Good evening and welcome to the 2023 Long Beach Middle School Spring Concert. Please give these wonderful students a round of applause. Before we begin tonight's performance, please silence your cell phone and other electronic devices so that we can all enjoy the hard work that these amazing young musicians have put into tonight's performance. I would like to begin tonight's concert by introducing myself and our band staff here at Long Beach School District. My name is Adrian Coco and I'm the Long Beach Middle School Band Director. I would like to take a moment to recognize Mr. Zachary Cannon and Mr. Nathan Waycaster. They are our high school directors and they're actually with our other students right now, supervising them, preparing them to come into the auditorium for our performance. Another person we need to recognize is Miss Carrie Ballou. She is our theater department teacher and does an excellent job maintaining our beautiful performance facility. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you, Miss Ballou. I would like to take a moment and also remind you that there's no food or drink allowed in the auditorium, so please be respectful of that policy that we have in place. I would like to also thank Mr. Kinney in the back for videotaping tonight's performance and tonight's event. I will be able to post that whenever we get the link to that, so I'll make sure that you all have that. So thank you, Mr. Kinney. Tonight's performance will showcase our students' hard work and efforts. We hope everyone will find something they enjoy presented by our bands performing this evening. Please know that there will be a brief intermission in between the ensembles when performing. Without further delay, we will begin our concert with the 7th grade band performing the following selections: Journey of the Bonfire, Prelude and Dance, Furioso, and Into the Rapids. Please give our 7th grade band a round of applause. This year, we began implementing a system of excellence in our band classes. It gives them a goal and a list of musical/performance objectives to complete. When students finish their pass-off system sheet, they turn it into us to be awarded their medal in our performance system. We have 3 levels now implemented: bronze for our 6th grade students, silver for our 7th grade students, and a gold system. We have several students complete their pass-offs, and we would like to recognize them and award them with medals for their efforts. Please hold your applause until the end of our list as I list students' names. Please come forward, Sonika Chan and Addison Forcier. Another round of applause for the It is not too late for your student to receive a medal for their pass-off sheets. We'll be completing the system all the way through May. And your student can complete it at any day in class. You know, it's a great opportunity for our students to work well together and to really showcase their musical abilities. We are moving on to our next selection, Prelude and Dance. Thank you so much. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize all of our students that have attended all of our various band clinics, such as GCBDA, PRCC, and MGCCC. Will all of these students please stand to be recognized and receive a well-deserved round of applause? Please stand, students. If you did any of those band clinics, please stand. PRCC, MGCC, GCBDA. Yeah, they get up here and they get all nervous, and I don't think they hear me sometimes. All right, next, I would like to take a moment to recognize our jazz band students. They traveled with the Long Beach Jazz Cats and performed at the William Carey Jazz Fest. At this festival, this ensemble received an overall superior rating. So if those two students will please stand to be recognized, it should be Cassidy Torres and Sonika Chan. Please stand. Yep, give them a round of applause. Our next piece is an exciting piece. One of our goals with festival evaluations that we do is that we sight read. That is the exciting part of what we do. They put a piece of music in front of our students that they've never seen before. They get a few minutes to prepare it, and they magically have to play it. I put this piece in front of our students yesterday because I said, why not challenge you? So today we are premiering our own version of Furioso, in which we sight read in class. So I hope you thoroughly enjoy. They have done an excellent job putting up with us, teaching them all kinds of random things naturally during class, and they learned that just today in class. So please give them another round of applause. Speaking of sight reading and evaluations, this weekend, the 7th grade band, so very dedicated, showing up at Long Beach Middle School at 6 a.m. to receive a muffin and a wonderful bottle of water, and all of you lovely parents showed up bright and early to be there so that your children could go to festival evaluations at Biloxi High School Performing Arts Center. This weekend, they were so wonderfully well behaved and had an amazing attitude throughout everything. I can't tell you how many people complimented our kids. And yes, that is a whole whopping 91 of them at one time, if anybody's wondering. This ensemble received an overall excellent rating in their concert performance and a superior rating in sight reading. Please give them a round of applause. I would like to go ahead and also acknowledge one of our students in the back who has made a surprise guest appearance. Please give Charles Rodriguez an applause. He is sight reading tonight's concert to help us out. Thank you. Without further ado, we will play our final selection, Into the Rapids. I highly encourage you, if you're a 7th grade parent and you're in here and your students get their instruments, please hang out and hear the 8th grade band. Definitely, we would highly encourage it. They're in there watching this group right now, and These kids right here are going to be feeding into that 8th grade program. So please, we encourage you to stay, and I hope you thoroughly enjoy Into the Rapids.
Hello, I am Angie Beer with the Bearcat Broadcast Network and LBTV. We are excited to announce that we have sponsorship advertising opportunities with the NFHS network, where we will be live streaming sporting and other events throughout the district. These opportunities will highlight your business or organization while supporting Bearcat Athletics and the Bearcat Broadcast Network Student Production Program. Sponsorship advertising can range from video commercials, audio voiceovers, logo image placement, and more on our live stream events. For more information, please email bearcat.broadcast.network@lbsdk12.com or lbtv@lbsdk12.com. We look forward to a great 2022 to 2023 school year in partnership with our community. Thank you for all that you do to support our Bearcats. Hope to hear from you soon. And go Bearcats!
Interested in a way to qualify for state tax credit and support Long Beach School District? Look no further than the LBSD Early Learning Collaborative. Individuals and businesses who make a contribution to support our Early Learning Collaborative may be eligible to receive a state tax credit for the donated amount up to $1 million. For further information or to make a donation, contact Assistant Superintendent Kelly Broussard at kelly.broussard@lbsdk12.com. Again, that's KELLEIGH.BROUSSARD@lbsdk12.com.
Is reading the board sometimes difficult? Are you having trouble seeing things that used to be crystal clear? If you are one of the approximately 2 million students in the United States who need glasses but can't afford them, then VSP might be able to help. If your family is at 200% or less of the federal poverty level and you do not have current coverage under private or governmental insurance, and you have not used a VSP program in the past 12 months, please email your school nurse to ask about the VSP Eyes of Hope program. Eyes of Hope gives out free vouchers for students who meet certain guidelines to get free eye exams and glasses at a VSP Choice Network doctor. So stop struggling with blurry notes and unwanted injuries. Email your school nurse today. VSP Eyes of Hope. Life is better in focus.
At this time, we are pleased to welcome to the stage the Long Beach Middle School 8th grade band. Please give them a round of applause. This group of students that you see before you has performed tirelessly for our middle school program, playing at various events such as football games, marching in parades, various concerts, festival evaluations. I think that they deserve another round of applause for their efforts. All right, our musical selections for this evening include March to Buckingham Palace, Handle with Care, Avengers, and Snakebite. Without further ado, please help me welcome the 8th grade band to the stage. Again, we are talking about our silver, gold, and bronze medal system. This was my first year actually implementing the system, so I allowed 8th grade band to participate with our 7th graders on their silver medal. At this time, I would like to welcome the following students forward to receive their silver medals for their wonderful efforts in passing off all of their 16 accomplishments on their page. Please hold applause until the very end so that every student and parent can hear their child's name called. Evan Heidingsfelder, Caitlin Baker, Arthur Barrera, Keegan White, and one of our wonderful children left their sheet blank, so there's a blank person that completed theirs as well. But nonetheless, please give those people a round of applause. Again, give those students a wonderful round of applause. 8th grade parents, if you're just now joining us, I wanted to let you know that it is not too late for your child to receive their medal. We're going to be doing this system all the way up until the very last day of the school year. So your child can still pass off their system and receive their silver medal. So please, I encourage you to ask your students to play some of those wonderful selections from our pass-off system. Next, we are going to perform Handle with Care with a moment of soloistic performance from our trumpet players. So thank you so much. Handle with Care. At this time, students, if you participated in MGCCC, PRCC, or GCBDA, I would like for you to please stand. Thank you so much. Let's recognize all of our wonderful clinic ensemble members. This year was a record for Long Beach Middle School. We actually had the most amount of students participate in clinics ever in our history. So thank you, parents, for taking time out of your days to get your students to the clinics. And also thank you for allowing your students to participate in those things. Students in the auditorium and our 8th grade parents, or 8th grade students, we should give our parents a round of applause and thank them for participating. And the students didn't know I was doing all this, so it's a surprise to them. Every day is a surprise. Anyway, I would like to also take a moment to recognize our jazz band students, once again traveling with our Long Beach Jazz Cats to the William Carey Jazz Festival, receiving an overall superior rating. If you are in the Long Beach Jazz Cats as an 8th grade band member, please stand and be recognized. Yeah. Just like 7th grade band, there's nothing more exciting in band class than to put a piece of music in front of your students and ask them to sight read something and put something together magically in a few days for a concert. So without further ado, we figured we would entertain you with Avengers this evening. This weekend, the 8th grade band also traveled very bright and early to festival evaluations on Saturday and performed extremely well, just like our 7th grade band. They were wonderfully behaved as well. Parents, I cannot thank you enough for your wonderful students. Oh my goodness, it is such a pleasure to teach them every day. So parents, thank you, thank you. They received an overall superior in concert performance, and they also received an overall superior in sight reading, making them an overall superior band. Please give them a round of applause. For those of you who don't remember, but parents, I know you do, this group of students, they were our 6th grade beginners that went through instrument testing with a mask on. They were our 6th grade beginners that didn't get to have beginning band every day. There are 6th grade beginners that would log on to Google Classroom and hope that we could teach them something electronically. So parents, thank you for your patience with all of this and trusting the process, giving us an opportunity to teach them music and to push through and persevere through all of this, because all of these kids on this stage is living proof 100% that we can overcome anything, and they are proof that we overcame COVID and that they can make wonderful music every single day. So please give them a round of applause for being awesome. I would also like to take a moment to thank any teacher or administrator that is in our auditorium. Please stand so that we can give you a round of applause for joining us on this evening's concert. Please stand so that you can be recognized. Next, I would also like to thank our wonderful band boosters for helping us organize every single event this year. We definitely could not do it without you, so thank you so much, band boosters. I would also like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors currently listed in your program this evening. All of these wonderful businesses have supported us throughout our annual rehearsathon. Our students and parents raised a whopping $13,000 this year. Thank you so much to the parents and students. Yes. I would like to also thank all of our students for their work and their desire to be better every single day. I know sometimes they come in and they come home and they're so grouchy because I see them bright and early in the morning, and then they start playing music and their whole day changes. And it gets so much better, and they make my day better. So parents, thank you so much for sharing your kids with us every single day. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you. Now students, we need to thank our amazing band parents. They drive you to and from practices. They take you to our wonderful Thursday night football games. They shiver through the parades with you, and they wake up and they drop you off at the band hall at 6 a.m. and they don't get a muffin, right? But they are there through thick and thin, and they have been with you through every moment of it. So students, please give your parents a round of applause for being amazing. Thank you. I would like to go ahead and let you know you received another piece of paper when you walked into the auditorium. That is for the Sounds of the South band camp that they host at Pearl River Community College. If your young musician is interested in going to that, I highly encourage it. And if you are nervous, parents, about sending them away, one, it's a vacation for you, so it's amazing. And two, I actually teach on staff there, so I will be there through the entire process. So if you have questions about that, I'm more than happy to answer that. And several of our band booster members, if you don't mind raising your hand, several of their kids have been through that process and go to Sounds of the South, so you're more than welcome to ask them questions as well. There's also a calendar attached inside your program to kind of keep you up to date on some things that are going on. We are, for our 7th grade students in here, we're going to have a band boot camp leading into next school year towards the beginning of the year, so that we can make sure that we are ready to go for our first football game and ready to go for our pep rallies. Last but certainly not least, thank you to Dr. Locke, Ms. Huey, Mr. Odom, Mr. Sutton, and Mr. Rollison for your continuous support, for being one of our biggest cheerleaders. Thank you for supporting the arts and continuing to support these awesome young students. Thank you. Please give them a round of applause. We hope you thoroughly enjoy our final selection of the evening, Snakebite.